Hello world, how y'all doing out there, man? It's another blessed day. Any day you wake up, it's another blessed day. We about to get straight into it. We're going back. Gonna take a trip back in time, man. I'm talking about a certain situation that happened in our past. I want to say rest in peace to Floyd, aka Big Flukie, dude out the Melph project, who come up with us back in the day, man. I'm gonna run a story to y'all about 94, 95. It's parade season going on right now in New Orleans, so that what made me think about this story. Floyd was a gentle giant, so to speak. As a kid coming up, he was a gentle giant. But, you know, good heart, cool, liked to hustle, liked to shoot dice, play cards, whatever it was to get the dollar, he was with it. He was a hustler. At the same time, though, he went to hanging with the wrong crowd of people, and he went to changing his ways. You know, he became like a little bully, stayed in trouble. He was always talking smack, always talking crazy, always talking reckless. He always trying to fight somebody. That was his thing. He loved to fight. I'm 6'1", almost 6'2". Floyd had to be about, I'm gonna say 6 feet. 6 feet. He was right under me. I want to say he was about 3, maybe 4 years younger than me. But he always hung with older guys. He never like hung a lot with the guys his age. He always hung out with the older guys. And he would get around us, you know what I'm saying, and kind of hang up under us and watch what's going on. And as a lot of young guys do, they duplicate or imitate what they see the older guys around them doing. So he went to hustling, getting in the streets, doing his thing or whatever. Around parade season, there's always something going on. There's always something going on, especially on St. Charles. But well, now there's a major police presence out there now, so it ain't gonna be too much going on. But at one time, people were scared to go on St. Charles. Go to Canal Street. That's what they used to always tell us, you know, go to Canal Street. If you don't want to get into it or get into no fights and then don't get caught up, don't go on St. Charles. That's what it used to be. And I'm going to tell you why. Because on St. Charles, you have the Melph project, the Calliope, you got the Magnolia, you got the St. Thomas, and a little bit of the 17. Everybody out those hoods are going on St. Charles, with the tourists mixed into that. So yeah, it's always going down out there. There's always something going on out there. And from St. Charles and Earhart to St. Charles and Jackson, there's always something going on in that area. So if you wanted to duck the violence, you had to go to St. Charles past Jackson, like St. Charles and Washington, St. Charles and Napoleon. You had to go further down because it wasn't nothing going on down there. But St. Charles between Jackson and Earhart, that whole little strip, oh man, it's liable to go down at any time. But it's not like that right now today. There's a major police presence out there now. So y'all coming in town, coming to visit for Mardi Gras, y'all gonna be good out there because it's the sheriff's office, it's NOPD. You got these officers coming from these upstate facilities. You got all kind of different security organizations out there now, so y'all good. But back then, though, wasn't none of that. You had police out there, but not like how it is now. So there was always opportunity for something to happen. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still a small chance stuff can still happen out there, but not like talking about it. Yeah, you got like 10 police on each block now, so yeah, it's gonna be hard to pull off something out there now. But at the same time, though, back then when we was going out there, we always got into fights and shootouts with different hoods. You know, they always clashed out there. So we actually got into a fight during that parade season. All of those different parades and different crews that were riding leading up to Mardi Gras, different days and different weekends, we got into it. I think this year we got into it. We had a fight with the Calliope. We had a fight with the St. Bernard. We had a fight with the St. Thomas. We had a lot of scuffles. So everybody knew that it was going to come to a head at one of these big old parades. And there was a concert at 1108 Canal Street. It used to be the lower state. It used to be a movie theater, but then they changed it into a venue where you could have concerts at. And there was a big concert coming up. And this was the same day a parade was rolling. So you got to think about that. It's the crew of R.I.P. It was the crew of R.I.P. And it was a big concert at the lower state. And it was just local hip-hop artists. I think Soulja Slim was the headliner. Lil Slim. When I say Lil Slim, I'm talking about, I believe it was G Slim. The Ghetto Twins. I think Cain and Abel. Pimp Daddy. It was a few of them, you know, but yeah. This in particular concert, you trying to go to the concert, but you also thinking about the parade outside, because at that in particular parade is bringing out the biggest bands in the city, the biggest high school bands. You got, at this time, Andrew J. Bell, John Mack, Kennedy, St. All, Lansing from across the river on the West Bank. All of them had the hottest bands right now at that time. So with those bands coming out to that parade for that crew of R.I.P., everybody knew. You're either going to be on Canal Street for that parade or in that concert. In this particular concert, we knew that it was going to go down with one of these projects. We knew we was going to have to get it in. So leading up to that, though, the week prior to that concert / parade of R.I.P., Fluke, Floyd, talking crazy, talking reckless. And I'm saying this for a reason. I want y'all to learn the people around you. Get to know them as a person and learn who they are as a person. Because Floyd, like I said, he turned into a bully in the hood, punching on people, fighting on everybody, getting into it. And you know, people in the hood, he just like younger people his age and maybe 2 or 3 older guys he got into a fight with. Well, I'm going to say, he lost more than he won because he used to talk so much smack. But he was still a problem. Fluke was a problem. Big Flukie was a problem, man. You had to get with him, because if he'll make you fight him, you know what I'm saying? He'll do something like that'll piss you off. Like y'all shooting dice and you might be setting your money on the side. He the type of try to reach down and steal your money behind your back. You might be gambling. Instead of him shooting the dice and rolling and hit his point, he'll set the dice. Something happened with you. You get into an argument with somebody. Now he done set the dice on the number he needed it to be on. He one of those type of dudes. Shiesty. He just always was into some foolishness and make you punch on it. But the thing about it was, he was always talking crazy. Now he talking crazy leading up to this concert about he gonna get it in. He coming with us to the concert. He gonna punch on something and so on and so forth. Man, we got in this concert, and I kid you not, Flukie ain't throw a punch. Man, we got in that concert, bro, and we ran into the guys at the St. Bernard Project in that concert. We knew it was about to go down. It was about to be a big old fight. Because we like 20, 25 guys deep, older and younger. They had about 20, 25 guys, older and younger. So, you know, everybody was prepared that it might be this. When we got there, everybody kind of like walked around each other. So they got into a little huddle in a spot in the concert, and we got into a little huddle. We got prepared for it. So after everybody got tired of looking at each other, it finally went down. Everybody made their way to the stage. And you know, when Soulja Slim came on, you know what time of day it was. It's about to get right in there. It's about to get right. So everybody made their way to the stage. Man, it went down. A few people, when it started going down, the next, well, I ain't gonna say the next night, the next day, the same night, when we got in the hood, after the fight went down and we made it outside, we got to make sure that everybody was together. We followed the parade going, you know, back uptown. Man, Flukie wasn't nowhere to be found, man. Nowhere. 2 people spotted Flukie running out the door. When we bumped head with them dudes and ran into them dudes and they ran into us, because it wasn't no easy win. Everybody came out with bumps and bruises, black eyes, bust lips. So when it was over with, all said and done, when the smoke cleared, Floyd was in the project. And when I tell you, man, the whole hood wanted to whoop that boy. Because he big, he chunky, he got size on him, and everybody was, you know, they needed him. He pissed a lot of people off. The next day, when we did jam him up, it was amazing how he was so nonchalant about the whole thing. Like, what? Man, I ain't won't fight. I left. Boy, what? You serious? Man, everybody was on his trail. It was on his head. He didn't have no problem with saying, I ain't want to fight with y'all. I let y'all fight. I left. He didn't want no smoke. Keep in mind, this was the same dude that's punching on dudes and younger dudes in the hood, beating them up, taking their food, taking their money. But when it came time for that real smoke against another project, church mouse, crickets. We ain't hear nothing from that boy till the next day. We couldn't even find him that night after it was over with. I want y'all to start paying attention to the people you got around you, man. Because a lot of people are like that. A lot of people are like that. A lot of people are making a lot of noise and rattling the cage. And when it's really time to go down, out of there. Man, they say Fluke was running so fast like he shot out of a rocket going out that door. That man didn't care about nothing we had going on in there, man. You got to pay attention to people like that. Because somebody like that will get you amped up or get you in a situation caught up, bro, and you'll lose very badly because of somebody like Fluke. Pay attention and learn the people that you have around you. Because a situation really won't be a situation until you see what's involved or what you're dealing with. Some people create the situation and be the same ones that'll pull off a big Floyd, a big Flukie, and take out. Don't let nobody do you that, man. Don't let nobody hype you up like they gonna be with it and they ain't with it. Anyway, man, I thank y'all for all the love and support y'all been giving me, man. I appreciate y'all. I just want y'all to know I do be paying attention to y'all. Sunshine, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the consistency. When I'm going in my comments and I see them hearts, makes my day. It's all love. Appreciate y'all, man. I want y'all to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Holla at your boy, man. It's Rippa, a.k.a. Skip out the Melph, signing off. Y'all have a blessed one.